I'm Andrew Faulkner for R-CADE Glasgow. It's Tuesday, the 18th of May, and this is yesterday's news. Infogrames are proud to announce the fourth instalment in the Alone in the Dark series, The New Nightmare, a reboot developed by French company Darkworks. Releasing on PlayStation 1 today and coming to Sega Dreamcast and Windows PCs on June 22nd, this is the first Alone in the Dark game developed for video game consoles and personal computers. The game sees players investigating the mysterious death of Charles Fisk on Shadow Island near Maine. Players can choose to follow the story of either protagonists Edward Carnby or Aline Cedrac as they explore the island and its puzzles to find answers.
Candy, this is Fisk. I hope you had a safe trip. Now, I can already hear you ranting, but I've taken on a new case. I know, I promised I'd quit, but I was contacted by a man named Johnson to go to Shadow Island and investigate Obit Morton and the Apcanis writing tablets. Does that ring any bells? Now you understand why I couldn't say no and had to leave right away. I'm going tomorrow. I left some notes on the office desk. See you soon, Candy. Oh, I nearly forgot. If you want to contact Johnson, he's at 555-1495.
Boston Police Department. Name Fisk. First name Charles. Date of birth February 17th, 1944. Presumed date of death October 24th, 2001.
The first major release from British video game developer Rocksteady Games is finally here. Urban Chaos Riot Response has players take control of a member of the T0 Riot Control Squad, Nick Mason. The Burners gang have taken over the city and are attacking both civilians and local law enforcement. It's your job to stop them using whatever means necessary. The game plays from a first-person perspective and gives players an assortment of weapons, tools, and even a riot shield to use to complete various missions and tasks on their way to recapturing the unnamed American city in which the game is set.
We have not seen T0, the new multi-million-dollar riot response unit. T0 Enforcer has what amounts to military status. Upgraded weapons.
Hope Street Police Station is under attack by armed terrorists. We'll have more on this and other late-breaking details later.
Activision has some new bait to dangle in front of gamers this month with the first edition of their officially licensed Rapala Pro Fishing games. Console players are no stranger to fishing games, with major releases over the years like Sega Bass Fishing, Reel Fishing, Big Bass Fishing, Fisherman's Bait, and much more. But Sandgrain Studios hope to impress with better graphics and the choice of real-life kit that you can buy at your local tackle shop too. Players are tasked with picking the perfect spot, casting their line, and battling it out with the biggest finned foe that they can find on PlayStation 2, original Xbox, Windows PC, and even Game Boy Advance. Samus is back in the second game for the Metroid series, only on Nintendo Game Boy. The first in the series to be released on a handheld, this direct sequel to the original Metroid for the NES has players once again take the role of bounty hunter Samus Aran and their fight against the Metroid creatures on planet SR-388. The game has once again been developed by the Nintendo Research and Development 1 team and produced by Gunpei Yokoi, both of whom produced the original title back in 1986. The game includes a number of improvements over its predecessor, with Samus now having the ability to crouch and shoot, as well as the ability to shoot enemies below whilst jumping. The fourth game in the Elder Scrolls universe gets its fourth DLC release today, with The Thieves' Den coming to both Windows PC and Xbox 360. Released back in March, Oblivion has seen universal acclaim from fans and critics alike. The new add-on to the game brings with it nearly 50 new items and 15 new spells. It also adds a new cavern to discover underneath Anvil City Castle, containing a pirate shipwreck. With the new DLC, players will be able to recruit their very own pirate crew and make use of 5 new upgrades and special merchants whose wares will help thief, rogue and assassin classes. From the team that brought you Body Blows and Body Blows Galactic comes Ultimate Body Blows. Available for the Amiga CD32 and MS-DOS, this 2-player fighting game released by Team 17 takes all the characters from both releases and smashes them together into one great title. Ultimate Body Blows suffers from a lack of single-player story, but makes up for it with a huge roster of fighters, an aesthetic inspired by 1991's Street Fighter II, and a fighting system much more akin to both Midway's Mortal Kombat series and SNK's Fatal Fury series.
Fight!
The successor to the world's most infamous first-person shooter makes its way to the world's most family-friendly games console. Quake is now available on the N64. Developed by ID Software in 1996 and initially released for PC, this version of the game makes its way to the N64 courtesy of Midway Games, the same team that brought us Doom 64. In Quake's single-player mode, players explore and navigate to the exit of each gothic and dark level, facing monsters and finding secrets along the way. Switches to activate and keys to collect in order to open doors before the exit can be reached. Reaching the exit takes the player to the next level. As well as retaining most of the single-player mode from the original release, a 2-player deathmatch mode is included with this release, and an all-new level exclusive to the N64 called the Court of Death. That, ladies and gentlemen, has been yesterday's news. I've been Andrew Faulkner for R-CADE Glasgow. Please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with all of your friends to keep us producing good content. Thank you very much for your time. I will see you next week.